Hi everyone, it's Karen and I'm back again with a quick flip through of my En Masse collection glue book journal thing, whatever we want to call this. And I thought I'd just go through what I've added to this book so far. I think it'll be a little while before I have a chance to do my next journal. Or my next flip through, sorry. My next flip through of this journal because I've mostly exhausted all of my magazines and junk mail and things kicking around the house, so I'm going to have to build up a collection of things to add back in here. So let's take a look through everything in here. So I've got quite a bit added, actually. I'm kind of impressed with how much. So my letter A is coming along really good. B, I've got a few, but I've got a longer way to go there. C's are coming along nicely. And I seem to be working my way around the edges and then filling in towards the middle instead of randomly plopping things wherever, for the most part. Some pages are sticking. E's are fairly easy to find. As you can see, I've got a lot of those. I still have a handful of tiny letters that I've clipped out. I'm going to hold off and leave those alone for now, and I'm going to see if I can fill it in a little bit more and then start using the small ones as to fill in little spots and things. There's F. G. This is a little bit harder because I've cut a few of them in different shapes, so it's might be a little bit more awkward to fill, but that's okay. H. I. This one's going to take forever because some of these letters are skinny little bits, but we'll get there. J, I've got two little J's. That's actually one of the most difficult letters I've been having the most trouble finding my J's. K is not doing too badly. I've got a bunch of smaller ones that are still tucked away that I'll add a bit later. And this was the one I saw initially. Someone had posted on one of the Facebook groups I follow. They had posted a picture of all of their K's, their page all with K's. And since I'm a Karen, I wanted to do the K. I just wanted to do a page with K's. And then I started researching more about En Masse journals, and I'm hooked now. I wanted to do an entire journal. But this was what got me started thinking about this. My L's. M. Got a few little glue blobs here and there. N. The Q it's up there with the J's in the degree of difficulty in finding them. Quite a few R, a lot of S, T. This is still one of my favorites. I like that. Might be a little bit more challenging to fill in around there and to fill in along this one, but that's okay. U, V. This one I think is going to be one of my more challenging pages to fill because a lot of the times they're tucked in between two other letters and it's difficult to cut straight lines on either side of them. So I suspect this one's going to have a lot of overlapping happening. W, unknown little one on this page. I'm trying to keep it a little bit balanced and putting some on either side. so far. X, Y. See, this one I've got a few more than my J's and my Q's, although it's, I think, third in line for difficulty. My ones, this is the page that, the very first page I started putting, I think this is the very first, one of the first pages I started putting things on. And I was just putting them in random places. And now I'm probably going to start filling in around the edges and building around the ones I've already added. We'll see. Same with my 2s. I started them randomly all over the place. When I first started putting these in, I started with the numbers, then I went on to the letters. By the time I got to the letters, I started working around the peripheries. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, I'm just going to scatter them all over the page. 9. I started scattering in the middle, and then I've switched and I'm starting to put around the edges. And my 0s. The symbols of quotation marks, percent signs, a lot of dollar signs. A few periods. I think there's some commas in here as well. I'm still trying to cover up the red paint that seeped through from this page. And so now that I get into some of these, there's a lot of these I have not found any images yet. So nothing for braids, still blank for nail art, penguins, whales, one little bumblebee, and probably not going to be exclusively bumblebees. They might be wasps and hornets and similar little guys. Orange, I love that picture. Buttons, leaves, desserts. I've got a lot of work to do on the second half of this book. Yarn. I have a couple catalogs that I still need to, actually I haven't completely exhausted, I lied. I have a couple catalogs from a yarn company that I'll start going through and getting some pictures of yarn and knit fabric. Alpacas, yellow, vintage keys, sheep, baby goats, crosses, crowns, green. So I found some pages from some jewelry, plus my 7-Up bottles. Perfume, squirrels, frogs, waterfalls, castles, blue. I just found a few images that are just solid blue. And I'll start finding other images of things blue to add to the page. Candles, eyes, I've got a few here. So I've both got male and female eyes so far. Owls, circles of 1. That's a cute little picture. Triangles, purple, more jewelry. And squares, angels, fairies, bunnies. Got a long way to go on a lot of these pages. Lace, pink, jewelry. Some of the pieces of jewelry I put on some of the color pages. Some of the other jewelry is on this page. And I think actually all of these came out of one piece of junk mail from a jewelry store. These were from some magazine. Butterflies, hearts, and a few of those. One cow. Rainbows, metallic colors, fruit, but a little bit. Oranges, blackberries, and grapes. Ocean, veggies, birds. Got one. Flowers. It'd be surprising I don't have flowers yet. Brown, feathers, quilts, and barns. The sunset, I just thought that was such a pretty picture, so I'm just going to keep the whole thing even though it's just the sun. But I love the scenery. Black fish. I'm going to have to start overlapping with some smaller ones along the line, or this page will be filled up pretty quick. But I do want to fill in a lot of the white space on all of these pages. Seashells, trees, the moon, gray, stars, tea, knit fabrics. Again, I'll probably get a few pages once I harvest from that yarn store catalog. Seahorses and one white. I didn't know if this was white or blue, but I thought with the mostly white outfit and the snow and skiing in the blue background, I decided that was white. So there we have it. I have basically just where I'm at so far with my glue book, with my En Masse collection glue book journal. So there we have it. Hope you enjoyed watching this, and we'll see you again probably in probably a week, 2 weeks, by the time I have a chance to build up a collection of magazines and junk mail to harvest from again. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.